just things and stuff happening. I got it over yesterday because I figured, you know, okay, well, I'm ripping out the 2 iron farms I already built. That's that one, this one. I might as well get the other 2 ones functional, right? So I built that platform and I was trying to get villagers to link up to it and stuff, and we needed to bring villagers over from the villager breeder, and everything just didn't go well. And they kept linking to everything they didn't need to link to and everything, and I don't know what was going on with all that, but basically we ended up killing all the villagers here. Yeah, I kind of quit because I was just mad and everything and stuff. So I finished ripping out those 2. I just finished one of them and I put in the other layers, and I also fixed the platform. In case you guys notice I have the chunk border back on, that's to make sure that all these are lined up properly. I also fixed all the platforms. Some of them had like both rows here were on this side of the chunk, and the chunk's supposed to run in the middle and everything, and some of the outside bits here were completely off, so I fixed all of the platform. I'm pretty sure I haven't noticed any mistakes. It should all be correct. Of course, there's probably going to be 1 or 2 spots that I missed. But, we're basically ready to get 2 of the farms in. So, I think I can put in 2 of these because we're not going to be loading the other village. So I can set it up in this chunk, I can set it up in the other farm opposite, because we won't be loading the other village when we're moving the villagers in through the nether, moving them from the villager breeder at the raid farm all the way to here. And then those 2, I'm gonna basically have to go 3 chunks out, or probably, I'll go 3 just to be safe. I probably don't have to go all the way out because we don't have center farms. And then I have to basically leapfrog the villagers in and then slowly move them in 1 at a time and stuff. And I have to make sure this area is loaded because for some reason, sometimes when you move villagers in from the nether to the overworld without the area being loaded, they won't show up until you relog, it seems, or something like that. It's really weird. I don't understand it, but yeah, I am going to try and get at least one of these farms up and running. I'll be back when we got one of the farms finished. Hopefully. We got golems! Yay! Golems! Mahaha! Die! Yay! And, that isn't the first golem, by a long shot. This thing's been running for maybe about, I don't think even half an hour. Look at how much iron we got. Ah, this is amazing. So yes, this thing functions properly. We got all the villagers in there. We got all their workstations. We got the deathificator. And for now, we're just gonna dump it into this chest. I am going to run all of this. It's going to drop down underneath this platform. It's going to run straight into that area over there. I am not sure if I'm going to go and I'm going to get the other farm, or this one, like the opposite one, done, because these would be the 2 easy ones to get done. I'm not sure if I'm going to go straight to do this one and try and get 2 iron farms functional. Hang on a second. Let me see, do I have a feather? Yes, I do. And do I have ink saxes? Let me get more feathers. And we're going to go to the raid farm, unless if I don't have paper here. So we're going to go off to the raid farm. We're going to make ourselves a written book, because I've just finally remembered. It's only taken me a really long time, but I've just remembered. Which side's going down? Thank you. That, there's a little something that happened at our base. A little something, infinity thing. Nasty infinity stuff. So, we need to go deliver something to a place and an Olehma. So, here we are back in, this place. I'm not sure if it's placed in Olehma's base or what or not, because I don't know what's going on. I think they both said they moved, but like this is the only place I know that they have a base and stuff, so I have no idea. But we have here a thing from Bangboomme, ruler of HodgePodge, because you know it's about the infinity stuff. I need to impress my power and authority and stuff like that. And we have this book. Ahem. 2.
Base Plays 3435, Olehma, and TR3G Glass.
The 3 people who did the Infinity stuff, and I'm using their full gamer tags because, you know, it's a legal document. We also have to, you know, you use full names and everything, and you use long words when you use legal documents, you know, so long words, you know, big words that only the lawyers and people like that would use because no one talks like that in real life, but, you know, it is a proper legal document, so long words. Ahem.
Dear sirs, recently there occurred a regrettable outrage at my base. Said outrage included my base being filled with toxic hazardous materials having to do with the Infinity enchantment. During the removal of aforesaid toxic waste, I came into contact with such hazardous material, I was forced to cleanse myself with the lava bath afterward. For this and other damages with toxic materials made to my person and my base, I demand, as I have reason to believe that Blaze Plays 3435 and Olehma were the instigators of this outrage, they are charged 1 stack of diamonds each for instigating the placement of hazardous materials within another's base and risking another player's life. Blaze Plays, Olehma, and TR3G Glass must pay, in addition, 11 diamonds each for removal cost of all said Infinity toxic waste and everything, 32 diamonds each for endangering my life, 5 diamonds each for the necessary lava bath to cleanse myself, 12 diamonds each for all the time wasted making all the bows despawn.
Because that's what I did. I broke all the bows and item frames and I went outside and I let them all despawn. I can't touch such hazardous material. I had to get a lava bath as it was.
2 diamonds each for all the flint and steel durability used.
If you go back, you watch it when I'm breaking all those item frames at the beginning, apparently it ate up through my durability in that flint and steel. And I had to burn some of the other stuff later.
4 diamond cost each for the repair cost for the nether portal building damaged by the creeper.
If you go back and watch that video again, when I walk out of the underground area, I walk out and there's a creeper that blows up and blows up a little bit of that nether portal building. So, you know, it's their fault because I had to get out of there or else I would pick up some of that disgusting Infinity hazardous material. And then I added it up for them.
In total, TR3G Glass owes 66 diamonds, and Blaze Plays 3435 and Olehma owe 130 diamonds each.
I should have specified that. Too late now. But yes, each. You owe me 130 diamonds each. So you owe me 260.
Payment is to be delivered to my base in the shulker next to this lectern. This shulker right here that says, has a sign on there. So let me just flip back to the page. And then I will not overlook another dump of hazardous material in my base so easily.
Because, you know, you're going to come in to my base. You're going to fill it up with this Infinity toxic hazardous waste. I think 66 and 130 each is a pretty fair price, you know? That's pretty cheap. So, yeah, I won't overlook it so well.
And severely yours to impress how annoyed I am on them. And then I need to sign it as, you know, to impress my authority on them. Bangboome, the government, and ruler of HodgePodge. And then, just in case they don't want to pay, in the unlikely and dangerous for you event that you do not pay, return the shulker to my base with another book openly declaring your defiance.
Because, you know, if they're going to do a rebellion, then I'm going to have proof that they're the ones who started it. You see? Because if you trace this back, they're the ones who went and placed all those banners down on my Braid Farm Trading Hall, #1. So Fumbo and I justly reacted to that with the ink delivery, and they come back and fill my base with all sorts of hazardous toxic materials. They started it. So if they're gonna not pay me for what they rightfully owe me, then in the wise words of Bugs Bunny, this means war. If they're gonna not pay up, then do your worst. And the government will destroy you, because you can't just come into my base and fill it up with toxic hazardous materials. Nuh-uh. No siree. I will get my revenge. Anyway, they better pay up, and let's head back to the Raid Farm Trading Hall, #4. And where we have all the clerics, that is #4. And Fumbo and I, the other day, we went and we got a husk and gave him a nice sharpness 5 sword, the one that 1 emerald per Tradeinator dropped, and because he's a husk, he won't burn in daylight, so we shall go and attempt to convert all of the clerics and everything without him getting assassinated by a bunch of stupid golems. What we are going to do is we are going to go up here and we are going to break every single one of these beds. Well, we're going to leave one. And hopefully, I'm not sure, this will prevent golems from spawning further. And we should actually be able to go out and get a husk and set them up in place and start curing these guys and getting ourselves some decent discounts. I'm going to wait around here, just make sure that no other golems spawn. If they do, then I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be something absolutely completely and utterly drastic. If no other golems spawn, then I'm going to attempt to find another husk and bring him back here, and we'll start doing some villager curing. We have a husk again. He's now in place. It seems that there are no golems spawning. So, let's give this a test, shall we? So, let's see. You can be test subject. So, we'll take the rail, bring it over to here, like so. We will actually do this. Place the rail there. Perfect. So the minecart doesn't go all over the wrong place. Chop, sleep somehow, which is going to be basically impossible. So yes, you go there. That guy hits hard. Okay, we're gonna sit here for a little bit. Make sure we get our health, you know. Yes, good. Now you go all the way in. Do that. Do that. Get out these two, so when we have a roof over this thing, it won't be a problem trying to get the zombies. The zombie villagers will be able to cart them up in the middle of broad daylight, cart them up there, bring them back down, because we won't have to worry about it burning. So we're gonna need to build the building around this, and the building over there, that's probably gonna get ripped out as well, because I'm assuming if I leave this guy unloaded, he won't disappear because he's curing, but I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah, you know what building I'm talking about, the only one that we actually built around. We're probably gonna need to rebuild that one to fit the zombie purificator guy up top. So, oh jeez, do not let him out. He is cured. He should have the good trades. Yes. And if this worked, the rest of the guys should have good trades as well. I'm not sure how far it extends. If I'm doing it right, yeah. Okay, so they all have the good trades. So this is a very basic form of the Java gossip system, where if you cure a villager, they'll tell all the other villagers about how good you are and this and that, blah blah blah, and you get the good deals. So, because I cured this guy, let's break that, yes, he's gonna tell everyone within a certain radius how wonderful I am, so basically we won't have to cure all of them at once because of this new stuff, so we can just cure one, and then once this amazing super good deals runs out, then I can go and cure the next guy, and the next guy, and so on and so forth. So slowly over time we'll eventually get every single villager in here cured, but we don't have to do them all at once. So basically I have time to get golden apples constantly in supply and everything. But this is going to be very useful, and I think I'm going to take advantage of it to get myself a decent amount of cheap golden carrots. I will take that very much. And the bottles of enchanting. So I got bored dealing with the villagers, waiting for them to restock and stuff. I wasn't there that long. I got I think 8 stacks, which isn't that much, but you know, we don't talk about how short of an attention span I have when I'm dealing with villagers, because it takes them years to restock. But I've gotten informed by Olehma that there has been some sort of response to the book, so I'm expecting, you know, my 66 and 260 diamonds, because, well, that's what I get. You think so, huh? That is very, very much creepy. Oops. It appears we have a identity thief. I actually genuinely thought that that was some kind of a thing that Blaze and Olehma set up. Okay, it was just a bit, Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to shoot you. I don't know what I thought maybe they had done something with armor stands. Oh wow. Huh. Okay. Anyway, to those guys, this means war, and I will get to planning the war with Fumbo shortly, because you can't do something like that and expect to get away with it. I'm actually gonna keep these somewhere. Evidence diamonds, you see. Where does one stick something like this? I'm gonna hide this somewhere, and I'm not gonna tell you guys, because, you know. And then I think I want to get a second one of those iron farms functional. I know we just got the one done and stuff, and I said I probably wasn't going to be doing the other one anytime soon, but I'm just excited to get all that iron. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to get the second village set up, and probably won't do the next two until next episode, because villagers and moving them, and the next two are going to be hard to set up, but he's going to get a mess now. Anyway, I'm going to go hide this thing, and then we will get to moving villagers. The fourth iron farm is in, and that means we are now going to be getting a decent-ish amount of iron, because, I mean, for them all producing the same-ish amounts per hour. We could go and build the collection thingy up, rip down these old ones, and replace the singular chest here with pipes leading to the center and everything. But I don't feel like doing anything with ice, because I mean, I don't mind doing stuff with ice, but I don't want to ever mine ice for like a long while, and that's because of the whole mining the blue ice to build another tunnels. I was constantly going back there, mining a little bit more, going back to the tunnel, trying to fill up the last bit, and I just kept being like the slightest bit short. It drove me crazy. I needed like one stack more. I went out, I got enough that I thought would be enough. I went back out there, I needed like 15 more pieces. I went back out, got another whole bunch, and went back in, and I needed one piece. It just drove me crazy, because it's so I don't want to see the iceberg area for a very long time, so we're not going to do that. So that begs the question, what are we going to do? And I guess there is something we need to do, and it involves this thing. This creeper farm. It basically needs to just completely get ripped out, because this thing spawns spiders, and spiders take a long time to fall down and everything, because spiders are morons. And we're gonna need to put a wall around this thing, because dang it, because it's not really dark, as you can see, you know, so to make it actually spawn lots of mobs during the daytime, we're gonna need to put a wall around it. And spiders would get stuck on that wall and not climb down, and eventually they despawn, yes, but I just don't want to deal with that, so we're gonna have to rip this thing completely out and then rebuild it with a design that will spawn only creepers and not ever spiders. We are almost done ripping this thing out. We've only got this final layer of trapdoors, and that is the final layer of sandstone. We're almost done. It's just driven me nearly insane. And just like that, the creeper farm hath been completely removed. So now we dang it, I hate falling into this water tray. I've done it so many times while ripping that thing out. And then I have to fly all the way back up, and then I fall down, and I fall all the way back up, and then I fall down again. Yeah, drove me crazy. But, it has been removed, so now we can build a new one. But I don't think that I'm going to get to that this episode, because I'm pretty sure this episode is ending fairly soonish. But before that happens, I just want to say, the Iron Revolution is absolutely amazing. That's what's been collected. It's like before all the stuff that was in there already, and then just while I was up there working, I went and I just now I went collected every single full stack. I left some things in there. One of them had like 45 ingots, so I left that in there. But if there was a full stack, I'd take it out. I think that's more iron than I've ever seen. Ever. In Bedrock Edition. And granted, yes, I haven't been playing for that long. I haven't been doing iron building and stuff that long, but it now is more than this thing was made to hold. I mean, I guess I could fill those up now. Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna be selling iron pretty soon, because that's a lot of iron. We are definitely going to be selling iron fairly soon. I mean, if I get a couple good AFKs here, these things produce quite a bit. And I mean, especially more now that we've got all 4 of them in, and once we go and finish off the rest of the plans I have for iron farming this season, yeah, we'll be pumping out iron faster than we will possibly know what to do with it. But anyways, we have some things to be doing. We need to get this thing rebuilt to where it's spawning only creepers. And I mean, are there any other things that I really want to do since 1.16? This was something I wanted to get done before 1.16, but I mean, I just had to do it afterward. But I mean, I'm kind of finishing up the things that I was impatiently waiting for 1.16. I mean, the iron farms, I was very impatiently waiting to do those. Villager carrying, I was waiting for it to do those. So, I mean, I guess now's the time that I actually go to the nether and start doing nether stuffs. I mean, what all nether stuffs are there? Piglins? Bastions? I guess we could try and find a bastion. Ride a strider. I don't know. There's not so many nether related stuff that I can think of, like farms and things. I mean, I guess I can just do like a general exploration episode or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, now that we're kind of finishing up the things that I was kind of planning on getting done before 1.16 and just the villager related stuff that I was going to do before any of the nether update stuff, I was just going to do this because iron farms. I mean, I've been waiting for this ever since they announced that iron farms got buffed. I've been waiting to build iron farms ever since they announced that. It just, yeah. But, anyway, I think this is going to be where we end this episode off. So, as we stand here looking at the place, the giant void where we used to have a creeper farm that didn't function at all because Bedrock Edition and stuff, you know, old mobs don't despawn. Yeah, so we still have to completely dig out all those chunks or light them up. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a whole bunch of digging between episodes because that's the thing that needs to be done. But anyway, I would just like to say thank you ever so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment on what I can do in the nether update, other farms and stuff. I mean, I guess I would probably need to do some kind of gold thing. I don't know. Many things I want to do. But yeah, tell me specific, you know, 1.16 farms or just whatever's that you kind of want to see me do. And subscribe if you want to see me carry out those things. And if you want to see more videos and everything. And I will see all of you in the next episode. There's a dirt block there. I guess the sheep must have spawned and eaten it. Goodbye!